can't hear you. Can you hear me? Just nod if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
So what we'll do, I can't hear you and I don't know why. Could be my headphones, who knows? Uh, if you have a question, type it in. Stay with me though visually. If not, we will do a general guidance, whatever needs to come through, and perfect. And you'll share in writing, if we cannot do it in person, what came through. So everybody, I'll just remove this this sign here. We're ready. MJ, you can close your eyes. Everybody can close your eyes. You're vibrating. Everybody's vibrating so high right now that that you'll get something even from MJ's download here. MJ, you're vibrating. Your heart, your eyes are closed. You still see your beautiful white light at the proper distance for you to feel open to the world, receptive to all the beautiful energy, and be open to your fellow human friends, and to be there if ever there's a need of support. And at the same time, you're so aware of what needs to go, because it's not yours, because it's outdated. I will count from 1 to 10. At 10, we will connect to your higher self for general guidance. Again, whatever I receive, try to recreate it visually as if it was your own visions and feelings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So I just see a lot of light, but behind your head. And it's just like, so imagine that there's light behind you. And it's as if there was a vortex just behind your head, and it was connected to somewhere above, somewhere like another being, another source of energy. So I was trying to unmute you at the same time, but I'll just focus on what I'm receiving. So like from, I think it's connected to your pineal gland. So your pineal gland is somewhere in the center, and there's an energy coming from behind your head. Think of it as an umbilical cord, but it's energy, and it's just beautiful. So it's connected from behind your head, and it's going up. So I need to follow it. I need to visually follow where it's taking us, because I need to know what it is. So I see us rising, following that tube of energy, and let's see where it's taking us. For some reasons, I do not see where it's taking us, but it's telling me to cut it. It's telling me it's time for you to cut it. Whatever you had connected to your pineal gland, which is the spiritual receptor of intuition, channeling, psychic abilities, clairvoyance, whatever is intuitive abilities, it needs to be cut. It's like it was somehow blocking. It's not negative. It was just, it's like now you're ready to just let it go. You do not need that kind of connection. And it's not showing me the origin, but whatever it is, you need to cut it. So I will count from 3 to 1. At 1, you will see a blade. That's what I see. There's 2 people, 2 beings. I call them the spiritual surgeons, because they will do some kind of surgical operation. They will just cut it, and you will see they're cutting it very, very close, but not stuck to your skull, but they're really cutting it close to you. So 3, 2, 1. Right now, they're just cutting it. And actually, it's coming off. Look, the best image I can share with you, if you have seen The Matrix with Keanu Reeves, whenever he becomes aware that he was living in a virtual reality and he's unlocking whatever was stuck to it. Of course, you didn't have a piece of metal physically stuck in your brain, but it's the same feeling of, it's like, whoa, this is gone. So it's the first time I see that, and it's totally fine. It's just, it was keeping you way too close to Earth in terms of density and energy. Of course, you're a human being, you want to feel grounded, but it was stopping your intuitive ability. That will shift right away. So right now, what I call again, the spiritual surgeon are just healing whatever opening it created, and it's just closing up. You can see you can see the opening is closing up, and I can feel that you're feeling lighter in your head. Right now, your head is now filled up with white and blue light. It's like white light, almost blue, so white it is. It's like blasting, it's all around and inside your head. So I'm just asking your higher self before we end this, I'm just asking, okay, what will be the positive impact of this work? Clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance. I have shivers. It is like you have opened a massive door for intuitive guidance to come through. So I just need you to accept the gift, yes or no, just nod if it's a yes, perfect. So it's just telling us, you're telling your higher self, you're telling your spiritual guides that you're accepting the gift that will unfold. So now you will be aware. So keep your white light at the right distance, so arm's length. And you will see things, sense things when you meet people, when you hear about things. Like, it's going to be massive for you, really massive. It doesn't mean that it will come like a storm. It will mean that regularly and every day you will see, sense, hear, taste things, even know. Oh, I know. So I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait. So to hear from you, definitely. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Just breathe out completely, thanking your higher self for this connection. And thank you, higher self. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, spiritual healers and surgeons. That was wonderful. Beautiful. So everybody, it's time for us to conclude with our closing activation. And after that, MJ and everyone else, please share how it was for you, because that was a massive shift. Simply see your bubble of white light. Again, arm's length, vibrating not only in white, but see all the chakra colors at the same time. So the closest layer to your body is white, and eventually you'll see red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, indigo, purple, pink, gold, and on and on and so on and so on. So again, the closest layer is the white one, closer to your body, but you're expanding a lot to be able to reach all the different dimensions that will help you to feel not only very anchored to the ground, to earth as a human being. You take care of your body, you take care of your thoughts, you take care of people you meet, of your conversations, of what you read. That is earth grounding. And at the same time, you remain open, fully open to whatever you're meant to receive and learn and the path you're meant to be on. In your own way, please thank your higher self, everyone's higher self, thanking Source, thanking all the beings, known or unknown, visible or invisible, who have helped us make this session a beautiful and uplifting session. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and shake it, shake it. Just shake that energy, stomp the ground a little bit just to get your energy back. So my system, MJ, is telling me that you have unmuted, you have muted yourself. Oh, you're
Yes.
unmuted.
Can you hear me now?
Can you talk to me now?
Awesome. Okay. So
That's
my son was
funny.
in here. He was tooling around making a
I
lot of
still
noise.
don't hear you.
I think that they hear me
Yeah,
on the
I wish I
Facebook
could.
video.
Yeah,
So
I
I will
guess it's in on your
listen.
end, the mute, that it's muted. But don't worry about it. I mean, how
Okay.
do you feel
So I think they hear
physically?
me on the Facebook video. But if not,
You
I
feel
will
good?
upload
So
on
yeah,
the
you'll have to type it. Okay, take a few minutes. I'm sorry, I don't hear you. So
That's okay.
I will disconnect your video, but just type.
Okay.
Okay, how was the experience? And even come back like in a day. Uh,
Sure.
or send me a message or share a message or whatever your experience, because I have a feeling more will come. So thank you so much, but I want to hear from you, okay? I want to
Yes.
hear from you. Type how you feel, okay? And how
Okay.
it was for you. So
No
thank you
worries.
so much for being here. So I'll just disconnect the video, but guys, I'm still here. Oh yeah, we're 15 minutes over time, but you know what? That is wonderful. MJ, I sent something. Okay, yeah, Natasha said something. Okay, so you know what? I don't know when you posted this, Natasha, but I think it's pretty much at the time we were doing the clearing. So it makes sense. It makes sense. You were sensing something, and if I understand well your comment, it's probably what we cleared. There was something to clear. Here, Heidi says, okay, we'll talk about that another time, but it's a good question. How do I tell I'm being truthful to myself? I've always wore the smiley face. Well, you'll know. If your body's telling you, you can smile and feel tension in your heart and your gut, then you know you're not being authentic with yourself. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. If you can, just take a few minutes. I'll stay here for another 5 minutes. I will answer questions while we are waiting for MJ's comments and your comments. But Heidi, yeah, it makes sense. It makes total sense what you said. Again, always stop. If you feel that it doesn't feel right, whatever you say, whatever you experience, stop. That's the best way. Don't get into the storm of responding right away or thinking that the fear, the anxiety is yours. Just stop and say, is it mine? Go back to the video we had yesterday. Okay, the video we had yesterday was actually telling you very quickly how to find out if it's your own stuff, and if it's not, and how to clear it very quickly. So Natasha said she's a medium and she sent something, a message. Yeah, of course, it is possible. So feel free, Natasha, if you received something, and ask MJ if ever she wants to hear about it. But definitely the message was too clear. But if you're a medium, might be from somebody who crossed over, and I'll let both of you have a chat together if ever you want to share the message, and if MJ is of course happy to do that, to receive it. So MJ sent a message, but she sent it in my private chat, so I will share whatever she sent. It created a huge shift for me. I may have put a capacitor on myself. Okay, I was nervous of a being that came a few months ago into my bedroom. It's probably what Natasha sensed. I said I wasn't ready, and my abilities sort of slowed down. They were coming fast, and it was alarming me, but it was what I was experiencing. I felt it physically happening strongly during the surgery. So while perfect, MJ. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry, MJ. I'm reading what you're sharing right now. So just to summarize, MJ felt there was a presence in her bedroom and she was not ready to just, I guess, interact and receive. So it was perfect. You did it with the group. You felt supported. And that's what is happening. Whenever people feel that somehow, whether it's a being, a guide, or an energy who wants to just send them a little bit further into their spiritual evolution, sometimes like it feels like, whoa. So don't worry, MJ, it is done, completely done, forever done. Your team or the being you're connected to will find a way to clear, to talk to you in the way that feels good to you, that feels appropriate, that feels uplifting and pleasant. There has been a clearing that was necessary. It showed the aspect was a connection to something else. If ever you're curious about it, we could talk about it in person, but it was an attachment. It was an entanglement with an energy that somehow kept you in the lower density. It's not wrong. It's not right. It's what it was. Now that it is cut, you won't feel any kind of discomfort around communicating with the higher spirits, whatever is your gift. You could be a medium, you could be a psychic, you could be a channeler, you could be all of us, you could be a healer too. It's so common to be to have different gifts too. So yeah, your head is tingling like crazy. That's what MJ is saying. I'm reading her message there. Yeah, it felt crazy. Now, MJ, I'm staying with you, and I'll read everybody's comment right after that. Is the tingling agreeable or not agreeable? If it's agreeable, keep it. It is just the final step of the upgrade. If it's not agreeable, we will clear it right away. So while I'm waiting for your answer, yeah, okay, Natasha said there was something about a mother. So Natasha and MJ, I'm inviting you guys to connect in private, just in case something happened, okay? If ever you receive something and you want to share it in private with MJ, I'll let you, both of you, connect and share this. And yes, it is possible. It is possible. I mean, we worked on another thing, but remember, we're all sensitive here. You might have felt something else. So I let you guys have a chat around that. MJ says it feels like a lovely warm blanket, so it means it's good. I love this. Yeah, I love this. So something definitely very strong happened. I'm telling you, my friend, you are an intuitive. It is confirmed. You have probably graduated the first level. And we just did the ceremony today, which is the graduation ceremony. And you have your diploma. You're ready to play with the new tools. You're ready to play with the new information. So again, it will slowly unfold. Gifts will unfold. So allow this to be. Did anybody else feel something while we were working on MJ? Okay, Natasha tells MJ she can contact you. So please, I let you work together. It was so amazing, guys. So amazing. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you got, I'm really warm. I'm really warm. So it means that we have connected to something big. So again, let's clear our emotions, our field, our body. If ever you still feel it, I'm doing it for myself, but please do it. If ever you feel there's still some trapped emotions or some, I shouldn't say trapped emotions, some remaining emotions that need to go. And again, ground yourself. It's time for me to go. It was a pleasure. Thank you guys for being here. Again, in 2 weeks, we will have the same process happening again, a group activation, and one of you will come live with me and we will